Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm doing another get ready with me using Sheglam makeup. Shein will be linked in the description box below. This is a beautiful fun look, and this is going to be look number 2 using the MarylinMonrore eyeshadow palette and a few other new Sheglam products I picked up. So I've already done the eyebrows because I don't really like doing them on camera, but this is the Sheglam Brow On Demand. I use the concealer palette from Sheglam to clean my brows up. I use the NYX Ultimate Eyeshadow Primer to prime my eyes with. I'm using the Sheglam MarylinMonrore Eyeshadow Face Palette. And I'm taking the lightest brown in the palette. On a fluffy creased brush. And I'm going to just hastily place that in the crease, building it up. I'm worried about blending a little later once I get it placed and built up to my liking. And I'm just using my orbital bone as a guide. I'm not going much above that orbital bone. Now I'm going to move my hand down the barrel of the brush, and for loose handling I'm going to blend those edges out. Once I have my edges blended out, I'm taking the darkest brown in the palette on the same eyeshadow brush, this time on the side of the brush. I'm going to kind of pat this and press it in my outer corner, building that up just to get me a slighter, darker, little bit more definition in the outer corner. Once that's done, I'm going to blend these together. And look how fast and seamlessly they blend together. The Sheglam shadows blend so easily. I'm taking the baby blue in the palette, which all these shadows are matte, but look how pigmented that is and how easy it is to apply. I'm using a flat shader to apply this, and it easily makes a faux kind of cut crease or a lazy cut crease. And I just can't get over how pigmented it is. And look how easy it blends in with the outer corner shade. So easy. The Sheglam shadows are not something to sleep on most of the time. They're actually really good quality. And I'm going to do a little bit more blending in the crease. And once I have that, I'm going to go in with the brow highlighter. And it's such a pretty shade as well, perfect for highlighting. And I take this on a large fluffy shader brush, and I'm going to apply that under the brow, first pressing it and then secondly blending it down. Now I'm going to be blending that crease shade with the brow highlight I placed down like always, and just switching between the brushes and blending all of that out. I'm going to take the Sheglam Birthday Skin Primer. I love this primer. It's fantastic. I enjoy applying this with a brush. If you want kind of blurring and pore filling in kind of primer, this is definitely it. This primer is fantastic for the price. It's easy to apply, and I love that it fills in the pores. And I use a brush because you can really press that into the areas that you want the primer to sit in. I'm going to be taking the Sheglam SKinFluencer full coverage foundation balm. Now warm this product up with your hand, and I am going to apply it with my fingers pretty much everywhere, all over the face. And I will be using a brush today to blend this into the skin. You can use this with a sponge, a brush, whatever you personally choose. The sponge is going to give you a thinner layer of product on your face, and the brush is going to give you a more full coverage. So today I'm using the brush to give me more full coverage, even though this is a really full coverage foundation balm. And it's easy to work with, and it really melts into the skin. This is the Magic Sheglam Concealer and the MultiFix Concealer Palette from Sheglam. And I'm taking a mini little blender, and I'm going to do my under eyes really quickly. Now first I take a peach shade, put it in the inner corner, and look at already the difference that made in the darker pigmentation under my eyes. And that Magic Concealer I already ordered a new shade. This concealer is my favorite concealer now. It does not settle in fine lines. It lasts all day long, and it does a very good job at concealing. It's a full coverage concealer for under $4. It's amazing. I love it. Highly recommend it. Today we're going to be using the Sheglam. We're playing with these Sheglam cream products. I've had the blush in the past, but the bronzer and the highlighter are new. And here's the bronzer, and it's in Golden Sun. They do have a more cool toned one for contouring, and then they have a bunch of warmer shades for bronzing. And the Golden Sun's the one I picked up. It's the bellest one to choose from. I decided not to put it on my nose, and I'm using the Sheglam brush. It's the Paul brush that is meant to blend out these cream products. And at first I didn't think that I would need this particular brush, but after buying it with all the cream products, it's absolutely fantastic at blending out. Like, it's effortlessly blending these shades, cream shades out, and I highly recommend this if you like to use cream products. This brush is amazing, incredibly soft, and it looks like a cat paw. And so I blend my bronzer all over the areas of my face that I want the bronzer, and I love how it looks. This is a Sheglam cream blush in Love Cake. Such a beautiful pink. They do have these blushes in matte and shimmers on the website, and they are very pigmented, and they are easy to apply. They smell good too. The packaging is cute, and they're super affordable. So I'm just going to take the same brush and blend the blush in, and it blends right in with the bronzer. And you also can apply your bronzer, blush, and highlight all in little dots and blend them out at the same time, and that's also pretty. I've done that too. The blush is so pretty. I need to pick up like a peach one. This is the Sheglam cream highlighter, and this applicator, this one is in Vanilla Frost, and I thought this was going to be a frosty white, but it's actually more of an off-white, which I like, and this has a doe foot applicator. I put a little bit of that on, and this is like high beam highlighter. So this is the first time using this, and I was like, oh, wow, I overdid it. It's really beautiful though, easy to apply, blends out nicely. And once again, I do recommend using these cream products, not over powder, because they will start getting patchy. They grab onto the powder, but over your wet, still wet makeup, your foundation. I love how the bronzer and blush and cream highlighters look. Now, another new product we're going to be using today is the Hydro Touch Refreshing Setting Powder, and this is a very unique powder, pretty pink packaging, and when you open it, it's sealed like that, and then you pop that open, and there is pink powder. It's a light pink powder with a net, and this powder is incredibly finely milled. I'm just using one of those velvet powder puffs to go with it. It does not come with one. And I'm going to use this to set under my eyes and basically my T-zone area, or any areas I think that the makeup's going to start creasing. And I'm not putting this over my cream products that I applied on the cheeks, but under the eyes here, and it has a really nice cooling sensation. I did put a little of the powder on top of the cream products that were in the T-zone, and I'm going to blend that out with a big fluffy powder brush. But go lightly with this powder because it is tinted slightly pink, and it is such a nice, very strange powder with that wet feel on your skin. It does have a very nice refreshing feel. And I'm going to continue on with the eyes, doing the lower lash line, and this Revlon Galaxy Dream palette. I'm going to be taking that icy blue in the palette and doing my inner corner. I just want some light brought into the eye, not that it's closed off, but I think it looks pretty with that pop of shimmer in the inner corner. LaColors gel eyeliner and Midnight Black to tightline with, and for my waterline I'm using the Lip to Roam nude eyeliner from Sheglam. This eyeliner is so pretty. It lasts all day. The lashes are also from Shein. They are not Sheglam, but they're from Shein. AOA Studio Lash Adhesive. I love their lashes. I've bought them a few times. There's only been one time that I didn't like the lash that I bought, but it's probably because, you know, I chose it, whatever, but it was nothing wrong with the lash. And this is a SheDoes mascara to match my real lashes with my false lashes. An Away Studio lip liner in Vintage, the Sheglam Icon lipstick. This is the only one available in the collection, so it's just red. It's such a pretty creamy red. I love how that looks. I love how it applies. The only thing I don't like is the smell of it. But other than that, fantastic. The Sheglam Sunday Picnic facial mist, and then I don't realize it at the time, but a few spritz got on my eyeshadow look, so that's why it started getting patchy, because I sprayed the setting spray on it. Yeah, party foul, my fault. That's the finished look, the finished full face. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful, and will try the look out for yourself. Maybe try the Sheglam products out. Stay tuned for more videos like this. Don't forget to check the description box as well as the cards for additional links and a product list. Thank you so much for watching.